Hi friends, welcome back. Let's see, by the time this video goes up, which will be a week from today, I will be 20 weeks pregnant, which is super exciting, and it also means that it's time for us to start getting into some actual baby content, which I'm super excited for. When I first made my channel a little over a year and a half ago, I was in fact excited for someday when I was going to be having a child and get to make this content that I watch on YouTube all the time. But today we are going over everything we have on our baby registry. We are using Babylist, and Hans is letting me use his phone so I can look at it and still record on mine. So let me set up screen recording so that you guys can see what I'm looking at. Alright, let's see. So the first thing is that I have 110 items on our registry. I watched a couple of these other videos before filming this one just to kind of see, well, first of all, what other people had in their registries and then how they kind of went about doing this. And most of the ones I watched had somewhere from 200 to 250 items on their baby registry, which seems insane to me. So 110 items I feel like is more reasonable. I probably don't need everything on here. There's probably some things I'm forgetting. So if you happen to come across this video and you're already a mom, please let me know if there's anything I'm missing or anything that's absolutely unnecessary, because we're flying blind. So let's have a look. Oops, that has our last name on it, so we're just gonna scroll down. Okay, so when you first open Babylist, there is our due date and the message to our family members and our photo, which I posted my announcement on Instagram. So if you don't follow me there, go have a look. You'll see this photo bigger. But the first thing we have in the way of categories is baby gear. So first up, we just have a wooden baby gym. I think it's really cute, pretty neutral. It flips over, it's blue on one side, it's gray on the other. It has these little teddy bears on it. I was originally going for something really colorful, but then I also didn't want a lot of plastic in our house. So I ended up going with a wooden one, which kind of dulls the colors a little bit, but baby will live. Next, I have a playpen. This is so that we can take baby to their grandparents' house, to my grandparents' house. My grandparents own a really big dog, and so I'm worried about that dog being close to my baby because the dog is still a puppy itself. And so this is a nice playpen. It's blue. It comes with all these little plastic balls that we might be giving away because I don't really want those in our house. But it matches the same. It matches my phone case. I really like this color. And this one's from Amazon. Next is baby swing. I debated a really long time over if I was going to get an automatic baby swing or one that kind of bounces when the baby bounces, or one that I have to swing myself. And after speaking to my mom and my aunt and my mother-in-law, I came to the decision that I needed to get one that would swing itself. I like it because it kind of matches the baby gym, just with the animals. It has kind of that same scheme all the way across, which I do like, because then baby doesn't care, I care. Next, we have some pacifiers. I grew up calling them binkies. I've never heard anyone else call them that, but did you? Hens grew up calling them binkies too. Maybe that's an Arizona thing. But I have these 0 to 6 month. They're rubber. And I have these ones down here. These ones are blue, and I believe they're rubber as well. Yes. And then I have this pack of silicone ones, just because I was not sure what my baby would like, or what I would like. I don't really know anything. Moving right along, we have pacifier clips. Got these ones. They're really pretty. It goes from brown all the way down to pink. Just kind of a good spread of colors. Not that I really care about colors, I just wanted one that seemed safe. The ones that are really pushed a lot right now are the ones that have beads on them. Little silicone beads, and they don't seem safe to me. I think a baby is absolutely able to break it, and those beads are going to go everywhere, and they're like this big, which is a choking hazard. So as cute as they are, we're not getting those. Next section is bath time. I'm a sucker for bath toys, so I had to be really careful with this and try not to get too much stuff. The first is a Fisher-Price 4-in-1 bathtub. it's really cute. It's that same color of blue as before. It grows with the baby. Originally, I was just gonna get one that you set in the bathtub itself and you fill up the bathtub around the baby, but my mom recommended getting one of these because it's more portable, and I like it because it kind of reminds me of a clawfoot bathtub, which I've always wanted one as an adult. Next, I have just a pack of 12 foot by foot washcloths for the baby. Next is this Burt's Bees bubble bath and baby wash. It's Burt's Bees. The unfortunate thing about Burt's Bees is that it was bought by Clorox, I think in 2007, so it is greenwashed. I haven't really found anything I would rather get. That's what we're getting. Next is the first hint as to the theme for the nursery that we're doing, and that is this dragon bath set. It's really cute. It comes with some washcloths, the towel for the baby, and like one of those hand washcloths. Next is just 2 more towels. One's a duck, one's a bear, some washcloths. Next is blankets and burp cloths. For this I struggled quite a lot with how many I needed. I think I have a good amount. A lot of the registries I saw had way more, but I think for now this is a really good start, and if we end up needing more, then we end up needing more, and if not, then this is what works for us, and that's great. So first is this set of muslin blankets. There's 4 of them. I like the colors in them. And then here's another one, more muslin blankets, set of 3, and this one comes with a burp cloth as well. And another set of 3 muslin blankets. So that's a set of 10 swaddle blankets, which I think is a good number. And then I also have a set of 5 muslin burp cloths. I was told to get more, but I came up with a plan for that. More on that when we get farther down. But for now, I think that'll be a good start. Next is cash and gift certificates. So we have decided to cloth diaper. That's just what makes sense for us financially with where we are, as well as environmentally, just because it takes 500 years for a disposable diaper to break down, and I feel kind of guilty putting my child through thousands of diapers and then having those diapers live longer than my child. So first we have a gift card to Sweet Cheeks Diaper Company. With no limit on them, just if people want to buy those. And I have another one to Nora's Nursery, another cloth diaper company, as well as to Walmart, just a Walmart gift card. Again, with no limit. People can buy however many or as few if they want to. Next is clothing and accessories. I tried to keep this kind of on the minimal side, kind of on the gender neutral side, just so that we can save everything for the next baby, whenever that might be. So we're just gonna go through these really quick. First, we have these 2 rompers, and I've asked for them in size newborn. I think they're really cute. They'll be a cute coming home outfit, I think. I'm not really big into getting fancy stuff for a baby. It doesn't really seem useful to me at all. Next are these little pixie bonnets. I think they're really cute, and I've asked for these in 3 to 6 months, just so that my baby has a chance to grow into them. And honestly, if baby's really small, they'll look really cute in it anyways. I know I'm gonna get some comments about the ties. Don't worry, baby's only gonna be wearing it when they're in direct line of sight with me, when I can see them, and they also won't be tied. Next is just 4 of these white onesies. I asked for them in size newborn. And next are these Burt's Bees onesies for size 3 to 6 months. Next are these little shorts for 0 to 3 months. And then just kind of this set of clothing. You know, they have shorts and pants, like leggings, and onesies for size 3 to 6 months. And then more onesies, 0 to 3 months. I have 3 sleepers on here, all 0 to 6 months. I don't know how my baby's gonna do with them, so we will see. Kind of as an experiment to see what baby likes. Next, I have some socks, which are 0 to 3 or 0 to 6 months, and I have this little bonnet for size 6 to 12 months. I think it's really cute. I think it's really fun at that point. Baby will be crawling and maybe walking. Definitely by 12 months, I think babies tend to start walking. So that'll be good to take baby to the park and just kind of out and about. Especially because baby's being born in March in Arizona, so at that point it's already very hot here, and keeping their head covered I think will help not get sunburned because they're related to my husband. And then we have these little dinosaur booties on there. I think they're really cute. When I put them on there, I originally thought they were dragons. They aren't, but it's fine, we're gonna leave them on there anyways. And then I have a 6-month little jumpsuit, and then a little 2-piece for 3 months. And this is an 18-month outfit. Speaking to my aunt, I was asking her if I should put clothing on my registry at all, and she said yes. She said you want a small amount of outfits going from size newborn to 18 months, just because babies grow so fast, and in case you weren't ready, you want to have something available just in case. So next we have this 9-month kind of a knitted looking overalls and striped onesie. I think this is gonna be really cute. By the time 9 months rolls around for our baby, it will be a little bit cooler out. Probably not cold yet, but I would like to have the opportunity in case we go somewhere cooler during the fall that they have something longer sleeved. Next, I have this organic cotton overalls, and I asked for these in size 12 months. I just think they're really cute. I do really like this color of blue. And then I'm asking for 2 t-shirts, also 12 months. And that is the end of my baby clothes. I was a little hesitant to put any clothes on my registry at all because I know people tend to give it to you. But I realized that every baby shower I've ever gone to, and I was talking to some other people, no one ever sees people give clothes. Next, we are into diapering. And like I said, we are cloth diapering. However, we decided to not cloth diaper when they're newborns. Cloth diapers, at least the kind we're getting pocket diapers, tend to fit anywhere from 10 pounds to all the way up through toddler. But for the first couple of months, they are too small for them. And so I have put some newborn diapers, disposable ones, on our baby registry just because, especially me going through postpartum for the first time, it will just be easier for both Hens and I until baby's big enough to be in cloth diapers. So I have 2 packs of the Pampers. Moving right along, we have our first set of 6 cloth diapers from Nora's Nursery. Next, we have some baby wipes. These are the kind I grew up with. I actually remember these from when my kid sister was still a baby. I put 2 of those. Next, we have more cloth diapers from Nora's Nursery. These are pocket diapers. So you have the diaper itself, and then inside there is a pocket, and you put the insert with all the absorbent stuff inside. And these ones are gray. More cloth diapers. These ones are pretty. They have pink and flowers, and they have a white one, which I just wanted kind of a classic looking white diaper, just because you never know. But I wanted one that was white at least, and I like this. They have blue and green in this pack. This one's all purple. Another one from Nora's Nursery. I think all of these are from Nora's Nursery. This one's pretty. It's pink, it has grays, it has browns in it. Another pretty pack. More cloth diapers, more cloth diapers, more cloth diapers, more cloth diapers. And then I put in bamboo inserts. I have on here to get 3. If anyone is willing to, that would be really great. Just because every baby is different, and I don't know how much our baby is going to pee as they get older, so I have some just in case so I can stuff them more. And then I got these natural bamboo liners. These are disposable liners. There's 600 sheets in here. I'm getting 2. This is because they are biodegradable. This was kind of our compromise just because I got kind of the impression from him, I might be wrong, he was a little hesitant to do it just because of the poo, which is understandable, that's fair. And this is really nice because you can just so you put this on top of the diaper itself on the inside, and then when the baby goes number 2, you can just take that and you throw that out, and then you put the rest of the diaper in the wash. So you don't have to deal with the toilet spray or like swishing the diaper in the toilet or like using a spatula to scrape it off. This just kind of cuts that whole step out. And so it makes it easier and I would say more beginner friendly. So that's what we're doing. I know some people might be like, that's not really cloth diapering. Well, you know what? It is what it is. That's the phrase that we use on this channel a lot. It is what it is. And I'm excited just to be cloth diapering it all. All right, next category is feeding. So first we have a nursing pillow. I don't really know anything about these. This one was pretty cheap. I like the color of the cover it comes with, just all around. Next are these bottles. It's a set of 8. They are glass, which I have been told maybe don't do that, but I was reading the reviews and one person said that she dropped hers and it literally bounced and it was fine. So I think it'll be fine. These are from Evenflow. And then I also am getting 2 packs of the 3 to 6 month nipples as well, just because these ones come with the newborn nipples, so I'm also getting the slightly older kid nipples as well. Next, I have 1 can of formula on here, and this is just because, speaking to my side of the family and the women on my side of the family, it sounds like everyone I'm genetically related to, both of them dried up around 3 months postpartum. And so just in case that is genetic, I'm not sure, but I do want to have some formula on hand. But I'm just gonna go with fed is best. The most important thing is that I feed my baby. And so if that means we have to switch to a formula because I am not able to meet my child's needs, then that's what we're gonna have to do. So I do have one of those on our registry. Next, I have a baby fruit food pacifier. These are fun. I think they're kind of newer because my mom and my aunt and my mother-in-law, I don't think any of them had ever seen one of these before. And so, you know, you get like fruit and you can put fruit in there so they can eat and taste fruit before they're actually eating solids, which I really like. I think it will also be good. It's good for being frozen as well. So I think when they're teething, that'll be really nice to put either formula, breast milk, or maybe yogurt in there so that we can stick it in the freezer, and when they're teething, having something cold would, you know, be nice because when you're hurting, you want to put an ice pack on it. So next we have this set of 12 baby food jars, and that's just because we are planning on making our babies baby food. Next, we have these silicone plates just for that when baby does start eating a little more solid foods, which I think is about a year or so, maybe a little before, if we do end up doing baby-led weaning, which I need to find a book and read up on that before deciding that. And next I have a pack of 4 bibs, and I have, you know, some spoons, baby spoons. I have some silicone baby food freezer trays. And next, of course, we have my high chair cover. We all remember, well, if you've been here any amount of time, we all know the controversy that happened when I bought a vintage high chair, which is sitting right here. I can literally touch it. It's probably out of the frame. It's right there. We all remember what happened when I bought that. And luckily, I measured, and this will fit over, and it has the harness, and it connects to the high chair. Baby will be fine. Next is health and safety. This is a category I struggled with quite a bit. Mostly because I didn't really know what to do. There's so much out there that's like, this is safest, no, this is safest. I feel like there's a lot of fear mongering, especially for new parents. I've noticed that a lot. So I kind of went with really the basics. And if I discover I need something else, then I will be getting something else. Or if there's anything that you cannot live without, let me know. Just because I'm trying to not be controlled by fear over my child. So the first thing is this baby monitor. It's just an audio one. I did not want a camera one just because I do not like the idea of someone being able to A, hack into the monitor and be able to watch my child and tell when I'm with my child, and B, I know that I would be staring at my baby when they're asleep through the monitor, and that just seems like it's forming bad habits for me for when they're older. Next, I have these cabinet locks. This is so we can close the cabinets, you know, it's a child safety lock. And then I also have these baby proofing foam rubber corners because of this thing. This is very sharp edges. I've cut myself open on these edges. When baby starts walking, we're going to need them both on the top and down there on the bottoms. And then also a 24 pack of outlet covers. That's self-explanatory, you know? Next is Nursery and Decor. So first we have this 4-in-1 convertible crib. Will we convert this crib? Probably not. It'll probably just stay a crib because the bedroom furniture we're going to be using for baby is my childhood furniture. So that's going to be my dresser, my nightstand, and my bed. My bed I had growing up will go to this first baby. And so once they are ready for a big kid bed, they will be switching into my childhood bed instead of converting the crib. Next is a foam crib mattress that fits the crib. I had no idea they were so expensive. They're $90. Yeah, that just surprised me a little bit. Next, we have some green sheets for the baby. This is a pack of 2. One's green, one's kind of, I guess, brown. However, the one we are planning on having on most of the time on the crib is this Woodlands Creatures sheet, and that's because we like it. We are getting the other 2 just in case we have to put this one in the wash. It's always good to have backups, like even Hens and I have extra sheets for our bed. Next is a 2-pack of waterproof mattress protectors. These are important. Again, we have one on our bed. I always had one growing up. It's just a good idea. All right, next is this bassinet. This is just so that baby can sleep in our room until they're at least 6 months. That's what the American Sleep Association recommends. So that's what we're doing because they recommend it. Pretty self-explanatory. Next is this changing pad. This is going to go on top of my old dresser so it can be secured. This way we're not buying a whole changing table. And we are also getting a cover for it. Again, it's green just because that will match my bedroom set. Next we have this cross. It's resin. It kind of reminds me of the one I had growing up. But it says, God created everything, butterflies and birds that sing, the sun and stars and sky of blue, but best of all, he created you. That's really cute. It reminds me a lot of the one I had growing up. Next is really where we get into the theme of our nursery, which is dragons and fairy tales. So I have this felt mobile on it. Has dragons and some clouds. I think it's really cute. And that's kind of it in the way of the nursery. Pretty simple, not a whole lot. I don't have a rocking chair on there. If I decide I need one, then I'm probably going to go thrift one, either from an antique store or a secondhand store, like maybe Goodwill or Enjoy, or there are lots of secondhand baby places around here, so I can always go and get one from one of the secondhand stores if I really decide I need one, but I don't see a reason to put one on my registry at the moment. Next is Nursing Essentials for Mama. So this is the stuff that I have on the registry for me. So first up, we have a nursing cover. This is so that when I go out into public, I can cover myself. Just mostly for my own peace of mind. I feel better being covered up. Next, I have this Haka. Yeah. Next, I have this Haka silicone breast pump with a cap. I know that technically insurance will get me one for free. I have this one here just in case because it comes highly recommended and I'm not sure what my insurance is going to cover. And so just in case I have this on here because I'm also not sure what my insurance is going to cover, you know. And then I have these 100 breast milk storage bags so that we can freeze the breast milk. You know, it's self-explanatory. And then I got these biodegradable nursing pads. They are disposable. Originally, I wanted to get some reusable ones, but my mom highly recommended that I get biodegradable disposable ones because I am going to be exhausted. And I decided to listen to her, especially just because this is my first time being a mom, so I'm not really sure what to expect. And so probably taking some simpler routes is the better choice. Next up, we have storage. So first, I have these diaper containers. I like the patterns on them. I think they're really cute. One is going to go next to me on my nightstand when baby is sharing our room. And then one is going to go into the living room, which leads me to my next thing. Next, I have these 3 woven baskets. One of them is going to be going on my nightstand next to me where I'm going to be keeping nursing supplies, snacks, diaper changing supplies, all that good stuff. And then I will also be having a diaper changing basket in the living room as well, just because it's more convenient that way. So we don't have to carry baby to the changing table every time we have to change the diaper. Next, I have these 2 wet bags just because even though I think most diaper sets come with them, I just want to have some extra ones just in case. Next, I have these 2 extra large compression storage bags just so that any clothing we get for baby, any clothing baby grows out of, we can go and store it either under their bed, in the dresser, in the closet, you know, somewhere convenient, but it's just nice when it compacts really small. Next is transportation. So first up, we have this baby wrap carrier. This is kind of how we're planning on transporting baby the most, is not really with the stroller or in their baby bucket, but more in the wrap, just because it's more convenient than you have both hands so that you can still do stuff like when you're at the mall. Next, we have this car seat and stroller that comes with it. This is going to be really convenient as well, just because, you know, it comes with both and you do need both. So this is the one we chose. It has some high reviews and it's safe. You know, it passes safety guidelines. Next is this car seat cover, and this can also be used for when you put baby in the shopping cart as well. Just so that we can make it a little bit darker for baby and so that people aren't leaning over and sticking their face right into my child's face when we go into stores and whatnot. And then I also have this second stroller here. It is for, I think, a little bit of an older kid than the other one, but I always recommended to have 2 strollers, and so I did put 2 on my registry just so we can keep one in the car and one at home for when we go on walks. Our last category is toys and books. So this is another category I had to be very careful with. So first up, we have this Montessori set. It's from 0 to 12 months. You know, we have the stackers and little balls and some blocks that they can play with. It's really simple, you know, it doesn't ding, it doesn't flash. I like the colors of it. But yeah, that will be really nice. Next, I have one of these like hide and seek pop-ups where you push the little animals down and you push the button or you twist the thing and it pops up. I was super excited when I saw this one because it's woodland creatures. I think there's like a mouse and a cat and a chicken, and I think that last one is a hedgehog. So I'm very excited for that. Next is a dragon rattle. As you guys might know, my husband DMs our D&D group every Friday, and so having dragon toys for a child is kind of a must. Next, I have another Montessori item. These are little carrots. The holes that you put the carrots into are different sizes so that baby can learn different sizes, and also some, I would say, logic and problem solving come along with that. I really like the Montessori style, and I'm planning on continuing to use the Montessori style toys as they grow up, just because that's what I grew up with. I don't think it was called Montessori at the time, but you know, I played with little peg people from the 60s because my mom kept all of hers, and so I want to create a similar play environment for my children as they are growing up. Next, I have another dragon. This one's a teether. You press it and it like makes the crinkle sound. You know, it's cute. It's also blue. It's shiny. That's a lot of fun. Next, I have these wooden dinosaur walkers. You put them on the slope and the dinosaur like walks down the slope. When I saw this, and I decided we had to get it. It was non-negotiable. So if no one ends up buying it for us, we will be buying it. Next is another dragon. This one goes on the car seat so that baby has something to look at and reach towards. It's brightly colored, which I do like because colors, I believe, help baby eyes to develop over time. And so this will be one that they can reach up and play. And so I can just connect it right to the car seat and not worry about where 30 million toys are in the car. Next, I have a wooden rattle. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's wooden and has different colors on it. It rattles. Next, I have this rubber and amber teething toy. It's shaped like a giraffe. From what I've read, amber is a natural pain relief. They make teething bracelets and teething necklaces. Again, they have little beads on them. They make me very nervous. But I do like how this one looks. It has amber on it. It's cute. I like giraffes, so this is, I think, one of the very first things I actually put on my registry was this teether. Next, we have a tummy time mirror. This one has a bumblebee on it, and a spinny thing where it spins from black to white. I was considering taking this off of my registry for a while. This is actually the third mirror I've had on, and this one managed to stay. I've taken the other ones off. I've been kind of rotating through just because the baby gym that we are getting has a mirror on it, and so I was like, do I really need more than one? But then I decided in case I ever want to do tummy time without the gym itself, having a mirror that can stand up by itself, I thought would be a good idea so I don't have to set up the whole gym along with it. Next is books. I have quite a few books on here, and they are all golden books. So the first one is Disney's Haunted Mansion. If you've been with us for any amount of time, you would know that I love Disney. But for our honeymoon, Hans and I spent 4 days in the Disneyland park. One of those days was in California Adventure, and Haunted Mansion is my favorite ride. I love the Haunted Mansion. Horrified of it as a child, so I was hoping this book maybe would help ease that a little bit in our child. Next is The Story of Easter. I have a lot of these books from growing up. Like I have my little book about God, prayers for children, stuff like that. But I did not have The Story of Easter, so I decided to put that one on the registry just because I'm not inheriting it. And this is one that I just thought was really cute. I never had this one as a child, but this is The Kitten Who Thought He Was a Mouse. And since we have 2 cats, I just thought it would be appropriate to get a book about a cat who thought he was a mouse. Next we have The Story of Jesus. Self-explanatory, also a golden book. Next is The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Gotta start them young. I love the story of Sleepy Hollow. I would consider it kind of a shorter book. It's a very good read if you're ever curious in that, you can also find it for free on Audible. It's really nice. I really enjoy listening to it, especially around Halloween time, which is when we made our registry, so that might have had something to do with that choice on my part. And our very last item we have on our Baby Registry is a golden book about Lucille Ball, and it's a biography, which I think is really cool. I read her autobiography. I love Lucille Ball. We watch I Love Lucy pretty regularly, and my child will definitely be growing up watching I Love Lucy, so I figured having a biography about the first ever woman to own a studio in Hollywood would be fantastic. But that is all 110 items on my Baby Registry. Like I said at the beginning of this video, 200 to 250 items seems crazy because I feel like I have everything I need on my registry. Of course, I'm a first-time mom. I don't really know. I got some advice from my aunt, my mom, and my mother-in-law, but it really just comes down to what I'm going to end up using, what I'm not going to end up using. If you have any tips, or maybe you saw I'm missing something, or maybe you were like, I didn't really use that, like I had one of those and I didn't really use it, please, please, please let me know down below, because I really do need all the help I can get on this adventure of becoming a parent. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. We have some exciting baby videos coming up because this one's going up when I am 20 weeks. That means we have 10 more baby videos that are going to go up because I upload every other week. The next one we're doing is testing old wives' tales when it comes to gender and our gender reveal. And I'm so excited to share that with you. Yeah, that's going to do it for me. So until next time, make sure you tell someone that you love them, drink lots of water, stay safe, and I'll be seeing you in my next one. Toodles!